What's up, everybody? I am down at the trail. You guys see what they're doing with those buildings down there? I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but all the way over there, I love what they're doing with this trail. They made it go all the way around the lake, which is cool. So now I think now that it's gonna start getting nicer, I'm gonna probably come down here so I can jog. Um, I can't stand geese, so you already know. If they're coming up on me, they got the wrong motherfucking one. Hell no, geese. But no. But it's like, dude, I don't know. But look, you got the geese over here, and they're just chillaxing, doing their own thing, and we'll see how that goes. It is so windy, guys. Like, this is kind of crazy. I really hope nothing falls down. It seems like shit like that happens a lot. But look at the geese, guys. Hello, little geese. What's up? I don't know. Sometimes I fuck with them. Probably shouldn't, but it's okay. If I ever get attacked by a shit ton of geese, guys, you already know. But anyway, so I love this time of the year. I love when the weather starts to change back to a decent temperature. I find it very relaxing, and just coming down here, and sometimes, if I'm not on live or I'm not doing a video, I just talk to myself. And I know that sounds crazy, but the climate of this country and the world has honestly disgusted me with people, and just how much hate. And they can say it's not hate, but it's one thing to say that you don't support someone's lifestyle versus you calling them mentally ill or saying they're going to hell and all these terrible things people say. And these are people that, some of these are younger people trying to figure out their life, and you're demeaning them and degrading them. And it's just like, dude. But they'll be like, oh, but we believe in the Lord, or we believe in being positive, but you're out here dogging the fuck out of everybody. I don't understand trans people. I don't understand how they feel, but I would never belittle them or dog them, because it's not my life. It's not my journey. We all have our own journeys. After HIV, after substance abuse, after going to Iraq, after losing some soldiers to suicide that I was cool with, we all have a journey. And when you take away, where I'm out of breath, this is how I know I gotta start walking. Lord have mercy. But, we all have a journey. And when you take away from someone else's journey because you're spreading hate or propaganda or just your own views that are not necessarily based in facts, it's like, what the fuck? Like, it just bothers me. So when I come down here and walk, I just try to let it all out. And I think that's why I've been so angry lately, because I haven't really had the chance to walk trails because it's been freezing cold, and I just don't want to do it when it's cold like that. So now I'm just trying to find that balance, But I don't understand how people can say they love people and love thy neighbor and just be so hateful and mean. Even with like immigration control. Of course I believe in immigration control. It makes sense. But do I believe in abducting people? Do I believe as many times as they've gotten it wrong and detained citizens that were in school, or they had their day-to-day operations just messed with because people chose to be oh, you're good. Oh, you're fine. Hi. But yeah, it's like, so, but some of these people that their day-to-day lives were interrupted by these terribly miscalculated attempts at getting people that were illegal immigrants. I mean, I don't have a problem with ICE in itself. I have a problem with the way ICE is acting. They're acting like they're just completely untrained, unprofessional. They're just acting crazy. So you got all these issues. You got trans, immigration. Now you got DEI that has been attacked and taking down monuments and tributes to people that have gone through terrible things to try to get equality. And it's just weird to say that is something that's making our country better. It's not. I just seen something earlier where someone said, stop talking about racism. You can't stop talking about it. You just can't. It's there. And people are acting like it's not. I think I just seen the oldest survivor with the Tulsa massacre, with the fire and all that. I believe that's what it was. She just passed away this past year, I think, or last year at 111 or 13. So if someone's still alive from that time, don't tell me that there's not people out here that are racist. They're here. People teach their kids that. And it's evident by people in the hate they are spewing about trans people. Because they're going to teach their kids that that's unacceptable. It's disgusting. It makes you a crappy human being. You're going to hell. They're teaching that to their children. So to say that you don't think people are spreading that to their children, whether it's racism, trans hate, immigrant hate, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's there. And it makes me sick to my stomach. Because I can understand someone say, hey, I don't agree with trans people. I don't want my kids around that. I don't feel that that's a positive thing for my child. Okay, leave it at that. No, then people go to demonize them. Oh, they're mentally sick. Especially with the shootings. It's like, are you kidding me? How many of these shooters have been non-trans people? Like, it's just so ridiculous, man. And I think every time I get online and I see it, I'm like, they're not based in fact. It's not based in fact. It's based in feelings. And what they believe as far as their religion, which is a lot of it, it's based in just poor education. And it just makes me sick. So, I don't know. But this is the time I come on. I try to get all that out of my system so then I can enjoy the rest of my day. Which I have been actually trying to stay off social media, but as you can see, it's not been a very successful attempt. Oh, damn, that wind shut my door. Look at my hair, guys. It's crazy! But yeah, so, I don't know, guys. Just live your life. Stop being hateful to other people. Spread love. Spread education. And hope you all have a great day. I will see you all later. Peace out. Woo-hoo!